Hey, I want to get into my steps with Manaski here. How many steps are you supposed to, should the average person make each day?
Bill,
you're able to tell on your iPhone every day, right?
Yeah, I'm going to ballpark it at like 10,000 roughly. Let me see. Let me look.
Really, that many steps a day?
Yeah, that's why I was interested to see how many you took yesterday. If you were only making the average, or if you were actually exceeding it. But you did like 15,000, right?
15,000 2 days ago. 17,000 yesterday, and I plan to do a million today.
Wait, what's the average?
So
I think it's 10,000. I'm looking it up right now.
Well, I got to tell you that there needs to be in this new health app that Apple has, that once you get over 12,000 steps, a chafing alert needs to come up on the iPhone. Like some sort of alarm saying, be careful, you're going to get some powder. Some powder.
Warning.
Do something.
Or they'll detect
Chafing.
your location in Florida, say you're in a humid climate, please powder up.
Yeah, maybe it could be the humidity. Powder up. Anyway, 17,400 and something yesterday. That's pretty big.
Bill, people who take 5,000 steps or fewer per day are considered sedentary or inactive. If you're taking 10,000 or more, you are considered active. 10,000 is really the number you want to be at on a daily basis.
So 5,000 sounds big until you find out your great-great-grandmother does 6.
Yes,
right?
exactly.
6,000.
Exactly.
Yeah. All right, listen, on the line right now is Abe in Old Forge. Abe, good morning. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. Listen, Abe, I'm doing pretty well here. We're going to give you a chance to win not only cash, but Utica Comets tickets, front row seats for tomorrow night's big playoff game at the auditorium. They're going to ask that everybody come a little early. It's a big night tomorrow. But so cash and Comets, and let's spin the wheel first to find out what we're playing for with Habaika's money. How much are we playing for here? 1, 2, or $300?
$100.
$100?
All right, you ready? You ready, Abe, for $100 plus Comets tickets? Here we go. Here is your question. You'll have exactly 7 seconds to answer it, and it goes like this. Where is America's oldest sports venue? Ready, go.
Boy.
Throw it out.
Abe. Abe.
I think you gotta guess him.
I didn't hear what he said.
He
What
said
did
he
say?
said Yankee Stadium. And they
Yankee
just
Stadium.
Yeah, they just built the new Yankee Stadium 7 years ago?
Oh, right.
Is it Wrigley or Fenway? Is it Wrigley or Fenway?
No, it's not.
No?
It's got to be
Anybody
something.
else?
It's got to be like
The Coliseum.
It's America's oldest.
America's
It's got to be. It's not the racetrack. It's got to be.
Maybe it is a racetrack. I think that's
I don't think it's the
Daytona?
Saratoga
Daytona
race
Speedway?
course.
No.
Abe, what do you think? You want to take another guess here?
There were horses before there
I'll
were
take another
cars.
guess.
All right. What do you think?
Well, I'll have to go with Wrigley. I can't think of another
Wrigley. All right.
sports. It's an awful broad question.
It
Lot
is a
of sports
broad
venues.
question. It is a broad question. Somebody said Hamilton College. That's not it. Did anybody mention, Christine, you mentioned Saratoga, that it couldn't be Saratoga? It is Saratoga.
Okay.
Really?
Wow.
Saratoga is the oldest sports venue in the United States.
1894,
That's a pretty
maybe.
cool question.
1864.
Christine,
I can't
come
remember.
on. You asked if I have the date. I have no idea.
Sorry.
But it's old.
1864, I
It's
think.
pretty old. Listen, Abe, we appreciate you.
We could have got into any kind of sport, like
You could have.
Indian
Right. It
lacrosse.
could have been anything.
So,
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah, it's actually the Mohawk River. They were doing canoe races, the Iroquois, back in the
That's right.
1500s.
That's
All right,
right.
listen, Abe, we're gonna give you dinner for two though, and Andrew's gonna hook you up. Thanks for playing. Hold on tight, okay?
Okay, thanks.
All right. Yeah, that's a pretty good. I like that question. When you think about it, Saratoga, Christine, you used to live up there. That goes way, way back.
I'm guessing 1864, but I think Manaski's looking it up.
I'm checking here.
Yeah, somewhere back there. Listen. I only asked the questions to give the answers I have. They didn't put the date down on this one, so I really have no idea. But at the end of the day, it's certainly pretty old. Another little moment from yesterday. I'm, of course, this is spring break week, and I'm doing the show here from Orlando. And I'm sorry, I really, truly am sorry that we're dealing with the weather that we're dealing with down here. And you guys we've taken a bit of a cold turn. I think they were using, last week before we came, they were using the polar vortex. They were saying that polar vortex was going to come into play again, as it would all depend on how much it dipped down into New York State. And it sounds like over the last couple of days it's dipped just a little bit, but not too much, right? We're not down into single digits again like we were a couple of weeks ago.
Pretty
but
cold
it's
overnight.
Nasty.
It was pretty cold overnight.
Cold overnight. Yeah, it was like 29 when we started this morning. So, listen, I want to tell you there's one funny story. Some people, first of all, foreigners, I don't want to get into this whole thing, but foreigners, Donald Trump might be onto something. Foreigners are rude. I don't know what it is, but maybe it's because they don't know the language. They feel that they are, I don't know, sheltered in some way, but they'll bump into you and not say a single thing. They just keep walking. And I'm saying, excuse me, and they just continue to walk. I don't get it.
Wait, how do you know they're foreigners?
Do you see?
Sorry.
Boy, you really hit me on that one, Christine. What the hell kind of question is that?
Well, if they don't say anything, how do you know they don't speak the language?
There's an aura.
You can tell.
Yeah.
I don't know, to be honest. Well, clearly an American wouldn't do that, for God's sakes.
If they're wearing
That's what I'm saying. An American would be like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bump into you.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying. Anyway, but I'm going to tell you, I came across a real dirtbag American yesterday who, these two girls that probably were, I don't know, 18, 19 years old, we had been looking for food to find it. And Andrew, you know, because you used to work at Disney, right?
Right. I did, yeah.
When things are busy, if you don't have a reservation at one of these restaurants,
good luck.
You are not getting in. Yeah,
it's
you're not
naked
getting
and
in.
Afraid.
It is brutal.
For food.
So you can go to these little stands. They'll be all over the parks. You can go to the stands, but you're not going to get into a restaurant unless you have a reservation if it's busy. And it's spring break week here, which not really. It's spring break season. Everybody has different weeks for their spring break, and it's pretty busy down here right now. So I'm walking along, and we're finally trying to find somebody. Finally, we went into Tomorrowland. They have the big walk-up concession thing, and they have hot dogs and pretzels and maybe a couple of other things. So everybody got hot dogs. So we're all walking back with our hot dogs to sit on the outdoor little table there. And you know, Disney, everything's all clean, so it's not like it's and I kind of was craving a hot dog, to be honest with you. And I'm walking by, and this woman, these two girls, both probably about 19, 20 years old, were like, oh, why would anybody get and honest to God, said it right to me, but not talking to me. Why would anybody get a hot dog? You can get a hot dog at home. You come all the way down here and get a hot dog. Meanwhile, she's carrying chicken nuggets. Are you kidding me? First of all, you don't know what we had to go through to get that stinking hot dog. We went to like 50 restaurants. It might be 2,000 of my steps just trying to find a restaurant that we could get into. And we finally got to a hot dog at 6 o'clock at night. We're starving. And this girl's like, and she's carrying chicken nuggets. Apparently in the backwoods place that she lives in over in the swamp, they don't serve chicken nuggets.
Well, and here's the thing. Apparently,
anyway,
she's never been to the Tomorrowland hot dog stand. There, you can get all sorts of things. You get all sorts of toppings and different variances of hot dogs.
Yeah, and it was good, and it was a long day.
Yeah.
And, you know, come on. You can get a hot dog at home. What are you doing that here for? She's eating chicken nuggets.